Good morning, how you doing? Hope you're well. Thanks for joining me, Dorothy, on this walk and chat. You often hear the world referred to as being broken, needs to be fixed. But the world's not broken, is it? It's us folk who reside in this world that are broken. And it's been designed that way. So when you realise that we've kept certain things from us about our own power and the ability to become happy in a given moment and peaceful, the world wouldn't be broken. Because we'd all have peace in our hearts and be conscious of our actions. But society has done a really good job of programming us to believe that to be happy you have to attain certain status and possessions, and say they did a good job. They got to us to an early age. Not only that, our parents were got to. So those early observations that we make as children and infants really stick in your psyche and your self-concept. And as I spoken before, the self-concept is the hardest thing to change. As I was saying, the hardest thing is to change that self-concept. And I asked you guys if you got any tips. What I've come to realise is that there is a sweet spot before you fall asleep, where your conscious and unconscious states sort of merge and overlap. But I struggled, and still struggle, to find how to impart it into my daily routine. What I've realised is that obviously my self-concept have changed, so how's that happened? Well, when you become more conscious of your consciousness, you look for the beauty, you find happiness, or willing to find happiness in each moment. That changes self-concept, because your conscious state becomes a sweeter experience, which then imparts that slowly into your subconscious state. And we have to realise it's not the destination. Yeah, sure, you think you want to get a destination where you can be happy in as many moments as you can and feel peaceful, but it's the journey and the understanding that day by day you just need to feel peace, let that guide you, become just a better version of yourself, one day at a time. Okay, just choose one one thing that you believe will improve you. No one else has to believe that, but as long as you believe that it will bring improvement to you, and then commit to it. Do it as often as you can. Remind yourself. Eventually, your subconscious will absorb what you see in your conscious world, that you accept and believe to be true about yourself. Because that's what we get. We get what we believe we deserve. And although we think we deserve better things, better experiences, on a conscious level, we don't obviously believe that the person capable of experiencing those things. So the work you've got to do is on the inside. Really is. So I had a really good analogy some months ago. Basically, if you look in the mirror and try and change things, what you see in the mirror, by changing the mirror, it's not going to happen. Everything is internal, and you have a choice to engineer your inner psyche the way you want it to be. And the realisation of that power can give you enormous freedom. Because we sort of suffer ourselves. We suffer. Oh, we're suffering in the world, but we suffer ourselves. We share stories that almost are trying to rob the energy of others. And I've become conscious, and when I hear people converse, I tend to just listen and see watch that energy flow. And when you see it happening between two other people and you're just observing, totally unbiased, just hearing two people exchange energies, you realise that your energy is your responsibility. Where that energy goes, focus goes, will change the way your reality presents itself to you. Well, I hope you've had a great weekend. Relaxing and peaceful at that. I'll catch you all soon. Take it easy. Bye bye.